When you're ready, you let me know, okay?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So examiner now, I'm gonna do a safe start.
Yeah.
So first I'm gonna make sure that my gears in park.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna make sure that my parking brakes are out. And then I'm gonna turn the key on position. And I'm gonna see all my lights come on and go off. And then once lights go off, I'm gonna start the engine. Okay, examiner, my all lights went off. Now I'm gonna start the engine. Okay. So that completes my safe start.
That completes the safe start.
Yes. Okay. Next, I'm gonna see how much pressure I have, and then my pressure looks about below 90 and 100. So now I'm gonna give it a gas, build up to 125, and then I'm gonna make sure the governor cut off. Okay. So air pressure of 125 and governor cut off. And when you're doing this, you can make sure you raise RPM to 1,000 RPM. The gauge is moving. Okay, examiner. Governor cut off, air pressure over 125 psi. Now I'm gonna turn off the engine, and then I'm gonna turn on the key to electrical power on position. So now I'm gonna do the air leaking test, okay? So I'm gonna hold the service brake, and then I'm gonna release the parking brake for 1 minute. The air pressure should not drop more than 3 psi. I'm gonna time it right now.
For 1 minute.
Yep. $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60. Examiner, after 1 minute, my gauge did not move, which means no air leaks. Okay, next, I'm gonna check the low air pressure warning device. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pump the brakes until the air pressure drops to 60 psi. So I'm gonna keep pumping the brakes.
At 60 psi, the buzzer
Okay, examiner, I see my low air pressure warning light and buzzer came out just before the 60 psi. Okay, next I'm gonna check my spring brake. I'm gonna continue pumping the brakes between 20 to 30 psi, and then the parking brake should pop up. Okay, examiner, the parking brake pop out, which means my spring brake is working. Okay, next I'm gonna start the engine and allow the pressure to build up. Okay, while pressure building up, I'm gonna do the rest of the in-cab inspection. Okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna check the seat belt. Okay, make sure my seat belt is not ripped or frayed, and it latches properly, adjusts properly. Okay. Next, I'm gonna check my side mirrors. Side mirrors properly adjust to me. It's not cracked or broken. And next, I'm gonna check my windshield. My windshield has no cracks, no illegal stickers, and also. Next, I'm going to check my steering wheel. My steering wheel should not move more than 10 degrees. And my horn is working, okay? Next, I'm going to check my windshield washer and wiper. My windshield washer and wipers are working, okay? Next, I'm going to check all the indicator lights. See, left turn signal, right turn signal, and then the high beam, and we got the forward flasher here.
I forgot the high beam.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Forward flasher. So all the indicator lights are working, okay? Next, I'm gonna check the driver heater and defroster. Okay? So right here. Driver heater and defroster is one. So what you wanna do is put the hand here.
Yeah.
And put the hand there. Okay? So driver heater and defroster working. And then, so you don't have any student, right? So now I'm gonna check the door open and close properly. Okay? And then after that, take all the driver and zoom lights. See, all the driver zoom lights are working.
Yeah.
Okay. And then next, what we're gonna check is all my the gauges. I'm gonna start from the left. The transmission temperature is about 120, and that's normal. And then water temperature should be around 170 degrees, which is normal. And oil pressure should be between 20 to 40. That is normal. Now RPM gauge is normal. It's around 700 RPM. Okay. Now speedometer is 0 because we're not moving.
Right.
Okay, and then the alternator that shows that the battery shows over 40, which means the alternator is charging. Okay, the normal range will be 12 to 14. Now I have enough fuel, and my both air pressure, the primary and secondary gauge is rising. Okay, so now since my pressure gauge is rising, it's almost to the 110. Now I'm going to do 2 brake tests. First, I'm going to check my parking brake. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm going to press the brake and shift to drive, and then try to move. See if you move. Okay,
Not
bus
moving.
did not move,
Yeah.
which means my parking brake is working.
Yeah.
Okay, next I will check my service brake. I'm going to release the parking brake and then leave it on the drive and move forward about 10 feet and then apply the service brake. Okay, go slowly. Okay, stop right there. Okay, examiner, my bus
Service
came to a
brakes are
complete
working.
stop,
Yeah.
which means my service brakes are working. Okay, now I'm gonna apply the parking brake and then I'm gonna shift to park. Okay, and then now I'm gonna continue with my emergency equipment. You see that? Okay, I'm gonna stand up. I got the registration insurance all updated, and I got the emergency equipment, electrical spare fuses,
Yeah.
first aid kit, and we got the properly charged secure fire extinguisher, and I got a 3 red reflector triangle, and then my bus weight and height. It's weight 31,000, height is 10 feet, and then I can carry 28 passengers.
28 passengers.
Next, I'm going to talk about my passenger items. Now, I just checked my doors open and close properly. I'm going to check it again. Door open and close properly, and then my hinges is secure. It's not bent or cracked. And I'm going to close the door. And my all hinges and seals are intact. And my window is not cracked or broken. And then I got the handrail and properly mounted and secure. And not missing any hardware or no parts. And my step lights are working properly. And then we got the steps, no debris, and I got enough tray on the steps. Okay.
Right.
So next I'm gonna continue with my seat, passenger seat. Okay, I'm gonna make sure the seat latch unlatches properly. It's not ripped or frayed, and seat is securely mounted to the cushion, and then the cushion is securely mounted to the floor. Okay. Next we're gonna talk about all my seats. So I'm just gonna do very detail, not detail, just check seat belt, seat, okay, seat belt, seat, okay. Next, we're gonna talk about the emergency exit. So I'm gonna make sure that before I open it, make sure nobody's behind, okay. And then I'm gonna open. It's open and closed properly, and then my emergency buzzer is working, okay.
Okay.
So now for this bus, I have 7 emergency exits, okay. 2 on the roof, 4 on the side. Okay, so 1 on the back, that includes 7 emergency exits, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only one that I can open is the back one. Okay? And examiner, that completes my in-cab inspection.
Nice.
If I pass, give me my license.